So we spent a lot of time coming back here and rubbing on him, but this is me putting myself here, right? He didn't move his feet to put me here, I put myself here. And so I want to practice him putting me back there. And it's just different. So one thing I got to test out is I need to be able to put the rope over him like this. Okay, so check. I need to be able to drive his front end with my stick. And again, this is something that I still think a lot of these horses could be better at, that we're not practicing a whole lot of. So you can see how reluctant he is to move his front end. So that's a bit of the hole right there. There we go. So I'll just release him on that big step over. There's the lick and chew. Ask again. There's that step. Got to get that on both sides, and then we're ready to try the next thing. There. A little sticky over here. Okay, now we're ready. So I'm going to put the rope here versus around his butt. And now I'm going to ask him to just turn around. Usually you end up by the fence for this. Oh, jeepers. So that's a bit of leftover from yesterday. We tried to finish it in a good spot, but it took a bit to get there. We might have to bring her in to try it too. So basically, usually you end up side passing down the fence a bit. And I'm looking for him to switch eyes right there. That's the moment that I'm trying to get him comfortable with. This is also if you were going to do some one rein driving with a horse, this is how I'd start him on it. Obviously you can kind of see how we can get to those positions. But see how I don't have much to push him the other way? Until I do this. And try it on this side. But this is just kind of isolating him getting comfortable with my body being in those areas, but not having to deal with the rope being around his butt. Which is so yesterday he was a little bit worried about both, and that's what made it a little bit too complicated of a request. And then you can practice doing some turns like this where I step out wide here. It's supposed to not rain today. There we go. And so what you end up working on is teaching him to keep you behind him. So we're all good when I'm here. If I step out wide here, he needs to start turning away from me. Good. Any questions on that?
So I know yesterday it was too much for him. So this is essentially the goal for this, is just to kind of get him used to having the rope.
Being behind us and turning away and seeing us out of both eyes behind us, because that's a very similar experience as they have if we're sitting on them, where they see us, oh, there they are, oh, there they are, out of both eyes. Okay. Yeah. So you can see how much more comfortable he was with that today, right?
So that's the step before it's close.
Yeah, it is now.
Okay.